Imagine a knock at your door in the dead of the night, only to find a pair of children with eyes as black as the void seeking entrance. This is not a tale from the annals of horror fiction, but a chilling urban legend that has been whispered about for decades. The black-eyed kids, as they are known, are shrouded in mystery and fear, their presence often heralded by an inexplicable sense of dread. But where did these stories first originate? The first recorded encounter with these eerie children dates back to 1996. The account was given by Brian Bethel, a Texas journalist who would unknowingly become the harbinger of this chilling legend. Bethel's encounter was on an ordinary night in Abilene, Texas. As he sat in his parked car, engrossed in writing a check, he was interrupted by a knock on the window. Turning, he found himself face to face with two boys. But these were no ordinary children. Their eyes, pitch black, void of any white, were the stuff of nightmares. Their attire, too, was oddly outdated, like something plucked from a different era. Their request was simple yet unnerving. They asked for a ride home to retrieve money to watch a movie. They reassured Bethel that they didn't have a gun, an assurance that was far from comforting. The boys insisted on being invited into the car, a characteristic insistence that would become a hallmark of these black-eyed children. Bethel was gripped by an inexplicable fear, a primal dread that screamed at him to flee. He did, and in doing so, he became the first person to report an encounter with the black-eyed kids. This story spread like wildfire, capturing the imagination and fears of people worldwide. It was the birth of a new urban legend, a tale that tapped into our primal fears and the unknown. The black-eyed kids were unique in their characteristics. Their eyes, as black as the night, were devoid of any human warmth or emotion. Their insistence on being invited in, a twisted parody of vampire lore, added an unsettling layer to their encounters. But perhaps the most terrifying aspect was the overwhelming sense of dread they instilled, a fear so deep and primal that it defies explanation. Since this initial encounter, sightings of black-eyed kids have been reported across the globe. Our journey into this chilling legend has only just begun. Prepare yourself as we delve deeper into the enigma of the black-eyed kids. From the US to the UK, from Australia to Canada, strange encounters with these black-eyed children have been reported. Across the globe, stories echo with chilling similarity. A knock on the door in the dead of night. A pair of children standing there, their eyes as dark as the night itself. Despite the differences in culture, language, and geography, these accounts share a common script, a universal narrative of fear and confusion. In the heart of Texas, a man reported a late-night encounter with two children who asked for a ride home. Their eyes, he claimed, were as black as coal, and a sense of dread washed over him as he declined their request. Over in the UK, a woman shared her experience of coming face to face with a black-eyed child while walking her dog in Cannock Chase, an area notorious for paranormal sightings. The child's eerily mature voice and those haunting black eyes left her in a state of panic that lingered long after the encounter. Down under in Australia, a night security guard at a shopping center was startled by a small boy standing alone in the parking lot. When he approached the boy to offer help, he was met with a chilling stare from black, lifeless eyes. And in the frost-kissed lands of Canada, a couple reported being visited by two black-eyed children at their secluded cabin in the woods. The children asked to come in from the cold, but their pitch-black eyes and the inexplicable fear they instilled prompted the couple to deny their request. Despite the vast distances between these encounters, they all share a chilling commonality. The black-eyed children, their unnerving demeanor, and the profound sense of dread they leave in their wake. These stories, while separated by oceans and continents, are bound together by the undeniable fear they evoke, a fear that transcends language and culture. Despite the many sightings, no one can definitively explain who or what these children are. As with any unexplained phenomenon, theories abound. The lore of the black-eyed kids is no exception and has given rise to a myriad of hypotheses. Some believe these peculiar children are alien hybrids. This theory draws upon the black-eyed kids' otherworldly appearance and their seemingly advanced ability to influence the human mind. It's suggested they could be the result of extraterrestrial experimentation, blending human and alien DNA, However, another popular speculation veers towards the supernatural. Many argue that these children are not of this world, but rather demonic entities. Their chilling black eyes, their eerie ability to instill dread, and their insistence on being invited in are all likened to characteristics described in various demonic lore. Yet a third theory proposes that these kids are manifestations of our collective fears, serving as a personification of the anxiety and uncertainty that resides within us all. Despite these intriguing conjectures, there is a glaring lack of concrete evidence to substantiate any of these theories. No tangible proof of alien hybrids, no irrefutable signs of demonic entities, and no definitive evidence of shared psychological manifestations exist. While we may not have answers, the stories continue to circulate, inspiring both curiosity and fear. The enigma of the black-eyed kids remains, leaving us in a realm of speculation and wonder, where the line between reality and myth is blurred. So we are left with an enigma wrapped in a riddle. The black-eyed kids, a chilling phenomenon birthed from the depths of the unknown. A legend that has echoed through decades, leaving a trail of goosebumps and whispers of fear across the globe. Tales of these eerie children with eyes as black as the night sky have been shared from the bustling streets of New York to the quiet corners of rural England. Theories have sprung up like wildflowers, each one more intriguing than the last. Are they ghosts, aliens, or simply figments of the human imagination? Perhaps they are the manifestation of our deepest fears, a dark mirror reflecting our own insecurities. The answers are as elusive as the children themselves. As the mystery of the black-eyed kids persists, one thing remains certain. If you ever hear a knock on your door in the dead of night, think twice before inviting in the unknown. Please like and subscribe for more great content.